Hello everyone and welcome to a new lesson with Miss Rafa. Today we're going to start with Unit 5, Civil Rights. Let's start with the reading skill. Civil Rights, Module 3, Politics. Let's start with a preview. Discuss the following questions. What is a society? As a member in your community, what rights do you get? Do people in your society get the same rights? What duties should people do in society? Match these words with their meanings. Vote, guarantee, violation, discrimination, repression, restraints, trial, deny, legislation. Vote, a formal choice you take in an election. Guarantee, to give an assurance that something will be done right. Violation, an action that breaks a law, an agreement or a principle. Discrimination, the practice of treating someone less fairly than others. Repression, using force to control a group of people and restrict their freedom. Restraints, rules which limit what people can do. Trial, a legal process to decide if somebody is guilty or not. Deny, to say that something isn't true. Legislation, a law or set of laws. Let's move on to the reading. هذا الدرس بيتشابه بين العلمي والأدبي، ولكن رقم الصفحة ممكن يختلف. Let's see some vocabulary first. Vote, vote. Guarantee, guarantee. Violation, violation. Discrimination, discrimination. Repression, repression. Restraints, restraints. Trial, trial. Deny, deny. Legislation, legislation. public facilities, public facilities, human rights, human rights, civil rights, civil rights, acquire, acquire, obtain, obtain, legal, legal. العكس من كلمة legal هي illegal, illegal. Inherently, inherently. Race, race. Equal, equal. Citizen, citizen. Citizenship, citizenship. Democracy, democracy. Liberty, liberty. Now let's move on to the lesson. Civil rights. Simply speaking, human rights are the rights which one acquires by being alive, while civil rights are the rights that one obtains by being a legal member of a certain political life. In other words, civil rights are the rights of citizens to political and social freedom and equality. They guarantee equal social opportunities and equal protection under the law, regardless of race, religion, or other personal characteristics. Civil and political rights are a class of rights that protect individuals' freedom from violation by governments, social organizations, and private individuals. They ensure one's right to participate in the civil and political life of society and the state without discrimination or repression. Unlike other rights concepts, such as human rights or natural rights, in which people acquire rights inherently, perhaps from God or nature, civil rights must be given and guaranteed by the power of the state. Examples of civil rights include the right to vote, the right to a fair trial, the right to government services, the right to a public education, and the right to use public facilities. Civil rights are an essential component of democracy. When individuals are prevented from participating in political society, their civil rights are being denied. in contrast to civil liberties, which are freedoms that are secured by placing restraints on government. Civil rights are secured by positive government action, often in the form of legislation. Civil rights laws attempt to guarantee full and equal citizenship for people who have traditionally been discriminated against on the basis of some group characteristic. Now let's answer the questions. Choose the most appropriate completion, A, B, or C. Human rights are guaranteed to each individual in society. During lifetime. In comparison with civil rights, human rights are acquired by nature. The right to use public facilities is an example of a civil right. It is illegal to prevent people from participating in political life. Legislations are formed by the government to assure that people enjoy their civil rights. Question B. Find words in the text which have the opposite meaning to the following words. Dead, alive, artificial, natural, unjust, fair, allowed, prevented, admitted, denied, negative, positive. Now question C. Fill in the gaps with words from the box to complete the following paragraph. Completed. Obligations. Edition. Standards. Responsibility. The right to education includes a responsibility to provide basic education for individuals who haven't completed primary education from the school and college levels. In addition to دائما بنقول in addition to this access to education necessities, the right to education includes the obligations of the students to avoid discrimination at all levels of the educational system, to set minimum standards of education and to improve its quality. That's everything for today. Thank you very much. See you next lesson.